Hello everybody, my name is Jake McKillcode and welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Shane's conspiracy theory again. Today's conspiracy theory will be YouTube celebrity conspiracy theories, but I call it creepy videos, so whatever. So, before we start this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me, subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, watching my videos. Thank you so much. And, I still feel like I should thank you a lot because you guys still support me, even though I don't have a face cam for these reacting videos. But it's okay, guys, because I won't be I'm gonna say this again. I won't be doing these reacting videos forever, alright? Because this channel was meant for vlogs. But in the meantime, I am very busy, so I'm not going anywhere, and my daily life is boring. I come home, I just stay here, watch television. You don't want boring stuff like that. So I made a decision that I'm gonna only upload holiday vlogs on this channel, but I will. Okay, I will, but I'm still waiting for the right time again, alright? Waiting for the right time, because right now I'm super busy, can't do that stuff anymore, can't go for holidays right now, very busy, so, just, still waiting for the right time. So in the meanwhile, I said, why not do these videos while waiting? So that is why I made a suggestion, that is why I didn't get the face cam, because if I get the face cam, then I won't be doing these videos forever, so it makes no sense, because this is not what I'm gonna be doing in this channel. This is just a temporary videos. So again, thank you so much for supporting me. So why am I talking so much, alright? So let's get back into the video. Let's start the video. Shall we? Yes, we shall.
Guys, oh my god, we just did a podcast with Barry, and he is a penis performer. His penis was out. He made it into stuff, a burger, a hot dog. Drew is shook. Jess is quaking. Aaron Robinson from Clever is also here. This is the craziest day of my life. Go check it out.
What the hell? How could you turn your penis into a burger? I mean, what?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, welcome back to another conspiracy theory video. Now, today's video, we're going to be talking about a lot of different theories, and some of them involve your favorite YouTubers. But before you smash that dislike button, just remember these are all theories, although some of them might be true. Now, before we get to all of that, I want to do an update on the movie poster theory that we talked about a couple weeks ago. So as you guys remember, we talked about how so many movie posters look identical to each other. I mean, we went through so many different posters that looked identical to other movies. Well, since that video, so many of you guys have been finding more, and you've been sending them to me, and they are crazy. Here's just a few of my favorites. So first, we have the poster for It Follows. You see a couple making out in a car.
Seems nice.
If that
Seems
looks
normal.
familiar, it's probably because you've seen the poster for Riverdale. That's right, a couple making out in a car.
Seems nice.
Normal.
Normal.
Literally the same poster.
Maybe they just, they don't have any more ideas, so they just reboot the posters.
Stranger Things. I mean, even down to the coloring. Like, the left side of the poster is kind of an orange, and the right side is a blue. You can't tell me that wasn't out on purpose. Then you have the poster for Les Miserables, which is a girl in the darkness, and the wind is blowing her hair, and she looks serious. And then a movie came out called Let's Be Evil. A girl in the dark, hair is blowing, looking serious. I mean, just put them next to each other. That's identical. Then this next one is crazy. On the left is a movie called Shot Caller, and on the right is a movie called Snitch. Literally the same poster. Everything about them is the same. And I'm about 99% sure it's the same body. Like, just zoom into the pecs really quick. Literally the same muscles, the same shirt, the same pocket on the pec, everything about it. And there's like hundreds more that you guys have been sending me, and I cannot stop looking at them. So please keep sending them. Okay, so now we're going to do an update on one of the craziest conspiracies I think I've ever talked about on this channel. And I think I've done 10 videos about her. That's right. We are going to do an update on Lil Miquela. That's right, Lil Miquela, the girl on Instagram who nobody knows if she's real or fake. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire story and all the updates because there's too many. I will link a playlist to all my conspiracy videos below. You can check it out. But today, we have a new one that is very confusing to me. First, let's start with something that I saw on Twitter. So a Twitter account called Super Deluxe tweeted at Michaela and said, "How many retweets for you to come on live?" I know. If I could retweet that 500 million times, I would. Well, then Michaela responded with, "LOL, these fools at Super Deluxe want me to go live. Should I?" Now, over 5,000 people favorited this, and 1,000 or more retweeted it, but she did not go live. But then she did something that we had been waiting for. Lil Michaela released her first single, and this is the first time that we actually get to hear her voice. Okay, here's just a clip from her music video that she posted for the song Not Mine. Check it out.
Not mine. You just wanna waste my time. Can't let you get away on my time. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. You know I'll be just alright.
I know.
Huh. Now that just looks like Siri in the computer that has already been smashed into pieces, but creepily it is still on and it is threatening to kill you because you smashed the computer. I know my explanations does not make any sense, but trust me, this does not make any sense.
A lot of auto-tune, which just adds to the theory that she might be a robot. But also, there was a lyric in the song where she said she's just trying to go out there and live her life. What life? Is it a real life? Is it fake life? Is it a sim life? I have so many questions. Well, the song came out and then a bunch of articles were written about it. One article was on Billboard.com, which is probably the biggest music website ever. And the article was titled, "Could She Be America's First Fake Pop Star?" I know, literally what I said like months ago. Is this a company trying to create a pop star and then they're going to make her famous on the internet and they're going to release a song? Everything I said is happening. Well, here's a quote from Little Michaela in that article. "I've been writing and recording so much for the album and had been dying to release something. Not Mine is all about summer love and growing up, so it felt like something I needed to drop now." Now, obviously, the music video she put out was just a lyric video where you can kind of see her body, but like, is there going to be an actual music video where she's like dancing and shit? Is she going to go on tour? What does that even mean? Well, I went to her YouTube channel and I noticed that she created it back in April of 2016. Which means that this is something that's kind of been in the works for a while. Did she create this a year ago? Did the company create this a year ago? Also, her description says under construction. So, does that mean there's more videos to come? I hope so. Well, ever since this song came out, her pictures on Instagram have gotten even more real. I mean, the last two pictures genuinely look like a real girl. Which makes me think, has it been a real girl all along? And now she's slowly taking off the filters? Is it a metaphor? I don't know. So now I'm lost. I emailed Michaela again. I was like, when are we going to do an interview? She did not respond. Is this all like planned? I don't know. But I can honestly say this is one of the most fascinating and weird things I've ever followed, and I can't stop. All right, so moving
Weird, yes. Fascinating, no.
on to something that is just as crazy. We're going to be talking about the theory that Donald Trump's son, Barron, might be a time traveler. So Barron Trump is 11 years old. He was born in 2006. Well, hundreds of years before Barron was born, there was a book series released. And the book series was all about a boy named Barron Trump. Yeah, this book series was released in the 1800s. Now let me break down what the book is about because you are going to lose your shit. So in the book series, Barron is a young, rich man who lives in a place called Castle Trump. Well, if that isn't crazy enough, in the book, there's a man that guides Barron through his journeys, and his name is Dawn. Now, Dawn, who refers to himself as the master of all masters, he tells Barron to travel to Russia and find a portal that lets him go to different lands. His name's Barron Trump. He lives in Castle Trump. The guy that guides him, his name is Dawn. He thinks he's the master of all masters. He wants him to go to Russia. Literally, all of these things could be said about the real Barron Trump. Now, if this isn't crazy enough, the guy who wrote the Barron Trump books also wrote another book in 1896. The book is called The Last President, and it's about a guy who runs for president who's a common man, and he claims to be anti-establishment, literally Donald Trump. Now, there's a part in the book where there's an angry mob, and it says this: the Fifth Avenue Hotel will be the first to feel the fury of the mob. Now, the Fifth Avenue Hotel is a real place, but it's not around anymore. Well, guess what's sitting right where it used to be? That's right, the Trump
Tower.
What? Now, there's tons of theories as to how this happened, why there's a book about Baron Trump back in the 1800s. Now, most of the theorists believe that Donald Trump is actually a time traveler, and maybe he wrote these books. Now, I know, that sounds crazy, but number one, we've talked about the fact that time travel will exist. At some point in the future, it will. Number two, Donald Trump is one of the richest people in the world, and probably will be in the future. So if he's super rich and has access to time travel, you know 100% Donald would. So maybe sometime in the future, he went back to the past, wrote these books about his life and about his son's life, and here they are. And maybe when he went back in time to write those books, he messed something up, and that's why we have a bunch of Mandela effects. It's crazy that that makes sense to me, but the little Michaela thing doesn't. Alright, now let's move on to some theories about YouTubers. So first I'm going to talk about
Finally.
something that isn't really even a theory, it's just fact. A lot of the YouTubers that you watch and you think you know, but there are so many people on YouTube that are putting on a fake facade of what they think you want. And this is something that's been happening in Hollywood forever. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but do you remember the show Duck Dynasty? Yeah, a show about a backwoods country
Yeah, I remember that.
and they all have long beards and they're super rugged. And sometimes they can't even form a sentence because they're so average and not educated and country. Well, before the show Duck Dynasty was created, this is what that family looked like. Yeah, that's right. That's the whole Duck Dynasty.
Huh. Their family looked like that before they grew a bunch of Bray Wyatt beards and haircuts. What's it? I'm not even gonna. Okay, I mean, look at them. They look so normal. I mean, okay, let's just leave them. We just continue with the video.
And they're all in their country club outfits, holding their golf clubs, looking like they're worth $1 million. Their whole scam worked. We all believed that they were these country bumpkins, and that's why everybody fell in love with them. But it was all a lie. Well, now similar things are starting to happen on YouTube. First, we're going to start with a rapper named Lil Windex. Now, Lil Windex has a music video out called Cleaning Up, and it's doing pretty well with over 1.5 million views. I'm on the block with a couple goons, couple blocks, couple knots, who the fuck are you? Oh, this dog got me iced out. I got a nice whip, nice bitch, nice house. Now, Lil Windex put out a bunch of content on other social medias promoting the music video, and they were strange. Shut the hell up. Don't mess with me right now. Just kidding. So when I saw all of this, I was like, there's no way this person's real. This can't be real. And then I found out.
What the fudge cake on a stick? What is he talking about? He sounds like a person that did not go to kindergarten for his life. And then when he went to primary school, his teacher asked him, "Are you stupid? Didn't you learn that in kindergarten?" And then he answered, And then his teacher just left him there. Failed all his exams.
That he's not. Now I found out that he's actually a pretty normal guy, and he probably thought he had to come up with some kind of a crazy character to get attention, and it worked. But the little Windex character was pretty obvious. Like, yeah, that guy's playing the part. But there's a lot of other YouTubers who you can't really tell what's real and what's not. Which brings us to the Paul brothers. Now, Jake and Logan Paul are taking over the internet right now. They both have over like 10 million subscribers. They're getting hundreds of millions of views a month. And it seems like every single day there's another story about them that's trending. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, why? How did this happen? Well, there's a theory that it was all planned. Now, first, I need to be totally honest. I know Logan Paul. I met him before all of this shit blew up.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Shane. Finally, someone said it. It's all planned. Not only Shane said it, but, most of the people kind of knew that it's all planned. And I already knew that it's already planned. So, the people that says that they are all planned group, I'm in your group, okay? Well, cool. Also, thank you, Shane. Thank you for saying that.
Came on my podcast. He was super nice, super down to earth, very respectful. My friend directed a movie that Logan was in called The Thinning. It's on YouTube Red. He said Logan was professional, came to set on time, and just killed it. And Ryland interviewed Jake Paul on the set of Bizarre Vark before he really blew up. And he said he was super nice and super laid back and very professional. So when I started seeing all these crazy things recently of like how insane they are and how they're blowing shit up and how they hate each other and how they're like feuding, and I started thinking, how much of that is an act? Now I know a lot of people say they don't understand why the Paul brothers are famous, they don't get it. I get it. I mean, it's kind of like a reality show for this generation. There's lots of editing, lots of music, lots going on. There's love interests and there's breakups, there's feuds. It's literally like the Kardashians.
Let me translate what Shane's trying to do. What Shane said is basically YouTube drama. Okay?
Kind of, but on YouTube. So I totally understand why it's getting millions and millions of views. Because it's like a reality show. But just like every reality show, it might be heavily planned. Now first, let's talk about their feud. Now throughout the years in Hollywood, there's tons of feuds that are actually just fake, and the purpose of them is to market each other's projects. It happens a lot in the rap industry. Now there's a famous feud between Drake and Meek Mills that people went crazy over. Now they both released diss tracks, and they both sold millions of copies of those tracks, and they both got super rich from it. Now it's not proven that that beef was fake, but definitely helped out both their careers. I mean, just look at more recently, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Beyonce releases Lemonade, where she's talking about Jay-Z cheating on her, and then Jay-Z puts out his side of the story in 444, and then of course everybody buys both, and everybody talks about both, and they both become super crazy successful. And then comes the Paul brother feud. Now if you look at the music video for Logan's diss track to Jake, he disses Jake's merch while showing beautiful pictures of Jake's merch.
You can't even spell available right on your end cards. It's not pronounced available, it's available.
Now obviously merch is a huge part of the business, and both Jake and Logan are trying to build their brands, and the best way to do that is to build up merch. So this diss actually probably resulted in a bunch of people buying merch and getting their brands more money. Well then, in a video where Jake Paul pranks his brother, the prank is literally him making a billboard on the busiest street in Hollywood promoting his merch.
I mean, in my opinion, it looks good, and it tells fans where to buy the merch, which is in the description, so cop some of that.
Yeah, that's literally for merch disguised as a prank. And then in this video you see Logan rapping while he's pointing at a girl wearing the merch.
Now she in the low gang, and you know she on my team.
It's almost like every diss track somehow includes their merch, the name of their companies, Team 10, the name of their production company basically.
They probably
so
just want money.
Diss tracks and all of these videos are only making both of them more famous, both of them more money, and promoting both of their merch, which they probably share.
Yep,
Now, listen,
you said
I'm
it,
not
Shane.
kidding. I totally get it. I actually respect what they're doing because they're putting a lot of work into their videos, and I think that's awesome. But don't get it twisted. No matter what side you're on, if you're on the Jake Paul side or Logan Paul side, either way, you're contributing to a company that they probably own together that's making multi-millions of dollars off of you guys buying their merch. And it is genius. And I know you're thinking, Shane, Jake and Logan aren't geniuses. Like, they're just two dumb guys. I don't believe it. I mean, Jake Paul was literally full-time on a show on Disney Channel, working 12-hour days, probably 5 days a week, while also making like a shit ton of videos, which is not normal. That's something a normal YouTuber doesn't do. I've met YouTubers who can barely make one video a week, and this kid is making like 7 videos a week and full-time on a show? The brain is bigger than he's letting on. I don't know. I think it's fascinating. I think it's very interesting. And I wish I had somebody to fake a feud with, because that would really help my brand. Now here's the last theory I'm going to talk about, and this one is very dark. And I don't even know how to
I would
introduce
fake a
this theory
feud
other
with
than
you,
there's a
Shane. I
channel
mean,
on YouTube
look at me.
where a girl
I'm
is
sad.
acting like she is in love and obsessed with a serial killer. Now you guys might remember back in 2014.
What the fudge cake on a stick? In love with a serial killer. I'm not gonna say much because I haven't, onwards with the video.
A man named Elliot Rogers killed a lot of people. He stabbed 3 men to death at USC Santa Barbara and then shot several others. In total, 6 people died and more were injured. Now, Elliot hated people. He wrote a detailed manifesto talking about his fantasy of torturing and killing girls. He said he wanted to find sorority girls, decapitate them, and bring their heads back to the sorority house. Well, after he killed those people, he killed himself. Now, clearly, this man was very insane and very, very hateful. So you think there's no way on earth to a woman who calls herself Elliot Supreme Lady. Now, this is a YouTube channel dedicated to Elliot Rogers. Yeah, she makes fan edits of a guy who killed a bunch of people. She even makes videos
That is
of
just
what her life
stupid.
would be like if she was with him. This one is called Me and Elliot Rogers Forever. She even vlogs about it, talks about her obsession with him.
I can't have him. He's gone. Never coming back.
Yeah, she wishes that she was with him. She wishes that he wasn't gone. Keep in mind, this is the same guy who wrote where he said he wanted to find girls, torture them, and then cut their heads off. And now this girl is making videos obsessed with him. So it makes me wonder, is this girl actually obsessed with him, or does she think this is going to get her views, or get her press, or get her on Twitter trending moments, and somehow make her famous? Whatever the truth is, it is disturbing.
Heck yeah, it is disturbing.
Well, there you guys go. Those are all our creepy conspiracies today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want more YouTuber conspiracy theories. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because I make new videos every day. And if you want to see all my other conspiracy theories, I've done ones on Poppy. I've even done ones on myself. I'll put a link to a playlist right at the top of the description below. Alright, I will see you.
Okay, guys, that's about it for this video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for supporting me. And I have to top off about that girl that is obsessed with that serial killer. I just got one thing to say. Girl that is obsessed with that serial killer, you are dumber than a fetus. Okay? Keep that in mind. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much. Please like this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, it's alright. And thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video, which is next Friday. Goodbye. Oh shit. Okay, fail. Goodbye.